Hello everyone and welcome back to my B&B Everyday YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In Lee's office, Jack tells Isaac's wife she's lost it, picking him doubly. Poppy agrees. What she's suggesting is and indeed possible. Jack and Poppy no way slept together. Lee says the maternity test will bring out the verity. Jack says she's out of control, and Poppy says it's insane dragging them in there. Lee thinks they're protesting too important like the shame-faced cheaters they are. At Bill's place, he hollers into the phone to keep everyone at the gate, indeed his family. He disconnects and grievances to Luna that they CA and have presently surprises. Everyone thinks you're in captivity. Luna points out she's still serving her time. She credits Bill with doing commodity good for someone like her. Bill reminds her this isn't a holiday. Luna doesn't want him to feel he has to be locked up in there. Bill says his family wouldn't understand what he did, but she wasn't safe in captivity. Luna declares that he saved her life. Now you see why I wanted you to be my father. She used to conjure of having a kind, successful father. Like you. Not like Tom Starr. At Forrester, Hope and Carter CA and believe their luck with Daphne Rose showing up at their door. It's like their prayers were answered. Carter says it no way indeed crossed his mind to reach out to her. Hope thinks it makes sense to work with the most talented people. Carter says she's on another position. Hope has no way met anyone relatively like her. Carter muses, neither have I. At the Precipice house, Steffy leverages Daphne and admires the scent of her incense. She says it's for her meeting at Forrester. Steffy's sure they'll subscribe a deal with her soon, also she can get on with her other job, helping me recapture control of Forrester Creations. They go over Carter and Hope's felonious act of stealing the company. Steffy is sure Daphne can work her magic with Walton. You can cure him. Carter's involvement with Hope doesn't stand a chance. At Bill's place, Luna says it takes a special person to see pledge in someone like her. Bill sighs. You keep saying that. She points out that what she did was heinous. He says what she went through as a sprat was heinous too. Luna feels seen, he's been there too. Bill remarks that life with his mama was chaotic to say the least. He saw his mama in Poppy back in the day. She was completely out of control. Luna goes on about her father being a riddle to her growing up. It could have been anyone. All Poppy gave her was defenses and falsehoods. At Forrester, Carter and Hope go over, taking a vault of faith by subscribing the LLC papers. Hope wants him to promise to do whatever it takes to get Daphne Rose. Carter chuckles as she urges him to use his seductiveness during the pitch. Show her some of that notorious Carter Walton charm. It worked on me. They kiss and spoon. At the Precipice house, Steffy warns Daphne that Hope and Carter need to be fully caught off guard. She thanks her friend and assures her that she'll profit once they get the company back. I cannot let Forrester fail. That's why I need to be there. She also wants to watch Hope lose her hold on Carter. That's when she'll step in and regain control. Daphne murmurs, that sounds like a plan. At Forrester, Hope and Carter stop kissing and start smelling the air. Daphne appears and says, let the concession begin. Carter and Hope phenomenon that her scent nearly makes them feel they're under a spell. Daphne nods. Shall we begin? Hope will leave them to it, but has a veritably good feeling about this collaboration. Daphne says, so do I? Hope leaves and Daphne moves near to Carter to ask, so, tells me Carter, do you like it? At Bill's place, he tells Luna that his father treated people like trash. He didn't know who he was until he was aged, and when he set up him, all he wanted to do was hurt him. But he consummately manipulated him into joining the company. Luna would have given anything to know her pater. Until I set about that my father might be that washed-up, mega-hit wonder Tom Starr. In Lee's office, she knows Poppy is hiding commodity. She noticed it as soon as she got pregnant, and anyone asked about the father. She was hiding an affair with her hubby. Jack says that's it, he's leaving. Lee thinks he should stick around and find out if he sired a child with her family. Steffy walks into the design office at Forrester and sighs. It's a bit of a mess. She walks over and looks at a print of her pater and forefather and sits down holding it. She's mourning to set out her effects on the office when Hope comes by. She says she'll work there until she gets an office of her own. She asks about Carter. Hope says he's in an important meeting. Steffy asks what's going on. Hope says they're potentially partnering with Daphne Rose. Steffy pretends to be surprised and impressed. In the main office, Carter tells Daphne he loves the intoxicating scent she's wearing veritably much. She removes her scarf seductively as he tells her that her work is inconceivable. She tucks her scarf into his jacket and asks, "Inconceivable? Is that what you're looking for, Carter Walton?" At Bill's place, he and Luna talk about the impact of how you grow up on who you come. Bill thinks they're all a reflection of their parents and the way they raised them, for better or worse. Luna says that when she looks in the glass, she doesn't know who she sees. She looks for the woman who wanted to work at Forrester Creations. That ambition must have come from nearly, but what who? In Lee's office, Jack snaps at Isaac's wife about writing her family. Lee thinks he gets this way when he's stressed. She smothers at Poppy about how hard she tried to keep this hidden from her. "Admit it, Penelope." Poppy denies it again. Lee tells them she's been carrying this dark secret for times. A timekeeper dings. Lee says it won't be long before the verity comes out whether they like it or not. "We're going to find out if Luna is really your son." With that, Lee walks over and picks up the test stick. Steffy and Finn have been through some serious struggles in their marriage, but they've always managed to come out stronger on the other side. Still, Finn and Steffy just might be gearing up for some relationship drama that truly tears them piecemeal. The preamble is on when it comes to stunning news that's sure to rock Steffy to the core. Now that Jack has been excluded as a father possibility for Luna, it leaves Finn as the bio-pater. Frontrunner. The jotting's on the wall, so it may be revealed that Finn is a maternity match. Of course, B&B hasn't revealed the whole story yet, but it's possible that Poppy and Finn let passion erupt when they were living under the same roof. Finn was in his early council days back also, so he was legal and may have hit the waist with his consanguineous aunt, so there was no blood relation. How will Steffy reply if Finn sired Luna? In addition to being weirded out by the whole resting with Poppy thing, Steffy may be repulsed over the fact that Finn no way mentioned it before now. Plus, if Finn was going to have a secret son, Steffy would no doubt rather it be literally anyone differently. Luna locked Steffy in a pen and killed multiple people, so she might as well be a mini Sheila in Steffy's eyes. It was bad enough when Steffy had to tolerate Finn's birth mama being a dangerous agony. Steffy may not be suitable to handle Finn's son being one. 2. You can go Steffy wa'ent by the positive metamorphosis that Luna is trying to vend. All of this may come too important for Steffy to put up with, so will she shoot Finn quilting? Steffy just might throw Finn out of the precipice house, but there could be a backup love interest staying in the bodies. Poppy could get back together with Luna's pop by the end of all this, so perhaps Finn will turn to her for comfort and a new chapter. Luna's maternity could change everything for Finn and Steffy, so we'll bring you updates on all the fermentation. Sheila will ale Jack and Poppy mess at Il Giardino. It sounds like Sheila may intrude a discussion and snoop for details. Sheila might hear Poppy say commodity about John Finn and how he can no way know the verity. Also again, Sheila might eavesdrop Jack digesting all the maternity drama that played out in the office. Indeed, if Finn's name doesn't come up, Sheila may be intrigued if she realizes Luna maternity is still a riddle. Back with Lee, she'll give Finn updates on the maternity test she forced Jack into. Finn should be glad to hear that Lee eventually made peace with Poppy and accepted that Jack no way cheated with her family. Of course, Lee will ultimately readdress the content of Luna's maternity and wonder who her bio-pater is since Jack's off the table. Finn will feel concerned about this discussion, so he'll get in touch with Poppy and move her to come to his office soon after. Poppy will land on the hot seat as Finn quizzes her about the history, so she'll get uncomfortable. Although Poppy will tear up and wonder why Finn's grilling her, he'll suppose she formerly knows the answer to that question. Finn may suppose back on a fling or one-night stage with Poppy, if he indeed had one all those times agone. Will Finn ask Poppy if he's Luna's father, and will she eventually confirm that it's true? Finn's going to hear an informational backstory that could be a game changer, so stay tuned for all the Luna maternity messiness. While Luna and Bill continue relating behind unrestricted doors, Ridge and Taylor may decide to do commodity special for Finn and Steffy. There'll be some talk about Steffy and Finn's anniversary, which is supposedly passing soon due to a adulatory rewrite. It sounds like B&B wants an anniversary party blow-up, which offers a good reason to change Finn and Steffy's anniversary from eventually in August to now. In the meantime, Ridge will deliver a warning to Steffy and Daphne. Although Ridge will push Daphne and Steffy to avoid playing too dirty, they may cross some lines anyway with this plot against Hope and Carter. Steffy will completely support Daphne as she cranks up the charm and works indeed harder to steal Carter's attention down from Hope. We mentioned the possible anniversary party mayhem, so is that when Steffy will learn Finn got Poppy pregnant formerly upon a time? Steffy may have a meltdown over Finn being the father of the miscreant who cured her and held her hostage. This Luna situation is sure to shoot Finn and Steffy's marriage into fermentation. This could also put Bill's secret at threat if Poppy decides to pay a jailhouse visit and tell Luna the verity. Luna is behind bars presently, so Poppy may discover that and eventually learn her son's on house arrest at Bill's manse.